Okay, so there's this trend that's all over social media, especially as it concerns Dede's boyfriend. I've seen a few blogs trying to weave some stories around Dede and saying that her boyfriend, that she claims is a doctor, is a fraudster. And there's this particular one that I have just seen again. It says that fans have started tagging brands not to work with Dede because they claimed her boyfriend is said to be a fraudster and not a medical doctor, as alleged. In fact, one ex-user says no brand should work with someone who is dating fraudster Yahoo boy Dede Ashogu. Her boyfriend is not a doctor, nor does he own a farm. This girl lies a lot. Should we drop more information? Devastated. The guy is rich. Poverty will make your hype rubbish. I've also seen people share photos of the boyfriend, so-called, allegedly, that this is the boyfriend. I'm sure you most of have seen those things online. I don't want to display anything because I don't want to really give a lot of credence to it because I have of my own opinion regarding that. I also want to share some opinions of people where that actually came from. So that sometimes it's good to gauge the mindset of people. The reason I do this is because even you watching, you'd also learn that it is not every time you see something on social media that you just jump on it because it's trending. And by the way, just to let you know that sometimes some of the people who do these things are the fans of other housemates who don't like this other person. Yes, because this person is not standing this person, and this person is standing this other person, and so they would project anything that would make this other person look bad. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So it is not just even about Bbnaija. I keep saying this thing. Bbnaija is a lesson. It's if even if you don't like it for what it does, or if you but there are other things that it does that teaches you real lessons and real life issues. This would give you an insight and an idea of, even when you see mainstream media carrying some of the stories, don't run with it. Don't run with people's opinions. Don't run with people's thoughts. It could be somebody who have planted that thing and spread it with few naira these days. You know, with few naira, once you just drop small change here and there, you go see person go carry story, blog and tell you say na investigative journalism. That you, of course, you know that that space is not regulated. Anybody can jump on that on space and start saying that they're online journalists, and then people start listening to them. You understand what I'm saying? I can tell you for free, I am a certified journalist, or not even a national journalist, Nigerian journalist, an international journalist. So I'm not. This is not a bragging video. I go brag one of these days, but this one will be bragging video. But I'm just saying that people tend to want to believe bloggers or people who do mediocre news or people who would sacrifice their authenticity just for little pay here and there. Now, I'll share with you some of the opinions of people, how people are thinking, so that you also know that it's not every time people will say, it's true. You see 2 or 3 or 4 or even 10 people saying, it's true. I know this person, and that thing is actually true. It's false. Sometimes it can be false. So don't run with everything that you see. So that thing has been flying around, going around. Oh, Dede's boyfriend is a fraudster. Dede's boyfriend is a fraudster. Where did that even come from? Just malicious thinking of somebody who doesn't like Dede, who doesn't think Dede should be elevated to the top 3, who doesn't think Dede should be even in the top 2, who thinks that Dede is not deserving of whatever she's getting, who thinks that, where did this one come from that she was trying to get elevated? I mean, we saw a message of somebody who was lamenting that she blocked her, lamenting that Dede blocked her, that Dede should stop parading herself as a diamond of the season, that she should first of all go and feed her family before she'd. I mean, you see that kind of thing. So let's read these messages. Olum Alice Noble says, see the DP of the person that made that post. Instead of looking for ways to better her life and that of her generation, he or she is busy saying trash about who has passed him in life. Fred Odesbe says, Dede the mystery girl, she is always pressing your necks. First, you said her boyfriend is an old man. Next, he is a medical doctor. Now he's a Yahoo boy. Your confusion stems from the fact that she rejected Kola, your acclaimed son of the world, richest man, some of the world richest man, and you still cannot believe it is possible that a girl will reject a wealthy guy. Continue guessing if that makes you happy. Margaret Barb says, continue guessing. You see how small girl, the queen of aura, they give headache. OMG, just one person, see tension. Olive Ketop says, fans can be something else. Dede worked hard to be where she is and deserves all the brands that come her way. Why must she be affected by what boyfriends does? That is, if it is true. Dede is her own person, and I would ask her the best of brands work with her. You gonna help me ask this question? Which brand did they work with? Bunch of goats. Rose says, Dede, you don't suffer. Your matter this sweet for people mouths, but don't worry, the Lord is your strength. Moss G says, press them hard, Dede, hard. Even without 80 million naira, you are still diamond of the season. Dede is a big name. When I go cry tire. I swear now this get trend passing me see like show they all should move on. Big brother done the plan for season 11. They still they on our neck. Favelas says, just imagine the hate from a fan. When I said this is worse than BBN show, this is worse BBN show when it comes to bullying of housemates. CEO, the person, even went to the extent of putting her mother's picture in his or her DP to throw her. This is the height of it. Rich, go hug transformer. The hate on this baby is too much. I beg rest. She wasn't my fan this year, but she is special in her own way. Allow her breathe. Dede giving them sleepless nights. Ugochukwu Williams says, I don't know why you people are fighting. Kola said game over, and Dede said that what he had in the house is not enough for relationship, even friendship. This is not enough to tell you fans that they can't be together. It's not by force. Can two work unless they agree? Let's assume that all that happened in the house was a game and the game is over. Case closed. When I know the shame, even involving parents. Now, wow, the girl in a poor background, worse than Imisi self. Now, boyfriend, the food bills for the fake lifestyle. Babe, they level up for higher investors. Prince Jibola. Keep pressing their necks like an early morning sore throat by Delicious Dede. You are loved by God. Rosalind says all the brands watch the show, of course. They already have the people on all persons they would work with. So stop panicking because your faves failed all of you and only they stood her ground of being the new sweetest girl without dent. No gossip, no bassbos, no BJ, no dirty strategy, always classy and on point, period. John Susan said, the more they hate, the more she will continue to soar higher. By Delicious Did they keep pressing their necks. And so what? As long as she loves him and he loves her back, that means that she's 1,000 times better than Kola. The diamond is dealing with their nerves. Stop all these negative and damaging insinuations against this upcoming youth of ours. This girl is too decent to be rubbished. That if that she was deceived, what if she was deceived? Leave her with her privacy. Allow her to tackle her problems. Okay. Just a few of the things. A lot of messages there. But first things first. See, Dede has shown, let's even say every adult these days, you can't really pinpoint anything as to say, oh, this is a decent lifestyle. Because what people call a decent lifestyle these days are actually what the next person will say is it's idiotic lifestyle. For instance, if a young lady has a boyfriend at 23 and the boyfriend is like, I mean, we're sexually involved, do you call that decent relationship? Okay, so you call that a decent relationship. Oh, okay, decent relationship. But would the mother and the father of those two know that they're sexually involved and also think that it's a decent relationship? Okay, so decent relationship in what standard now? Is it the standard of the Bible, standard of Christendom, or the standard of Muslim, Islamic religion, or the standard of just anyhowness? Who calls a shot of decency these days? So what you call decency is not what I may call decent. What the next person calls decent may not be necessarily how. That's why I keep saying, don't put your mouth in judging people. Don't judge people based on what you think or what you feel or what you have heard. So let's talk about whether the guy is what do they call him? Yahoo boy or not a Yahoo boy. Okay. So let's even say it's a Yahoo boy. Okay. I don't understand. It's a Yahoo boy, okay. He has money, okay. He depressed, Abi. Okay. So he's a Yahoo boy. What has that got to do with Dede in terms of what she exudes, her courage in the show? I mean, let's talk about it. I'm serious. Like, okay, somebody's a Yahoo boy, right? He's a Yahoo. We're assuming, no, not that we have also concluded. The Yahoo boy. So it's just like I am a friend to somebody, all right? Remember, this is not marriage, oh. Friend. I'm a friend to somebody, and then and I went to school and I came out with a fantastic grade. And then tomorrow somebody sees me and says, that's your certificate. Or you go and report to the school authorities that the school authority should not give her a very good the certificate that she has won while doing a course in school because she was friending somebody who seemed to be a bad boy in school. Doesn't that sound mad? Is that not madness to you? Brand should not work with Dede because you think she's associated with a Yahoo boy. You mad? Like you did Chris. How does being friends with a Yahoo boy affect my own personal achievement on the Big Brother house? How? Like how? I'm assuming, no, not that we have finally concluded that it's true that it's Yahoo boy, but how does me now, where I don't go Big Brother, I don't come out with decent, good record, at least somebody can point and say, no, nobody can say, oh, I did this and then it was so bad. Like all these other persons who we can count that did stuff in the house. Nobody can do that. And then you now come out and you say, Brand, don't work with this lady because of that, because she get Yahoo boy. Yeah, you don't see that something is wrong with your head. It's just not doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's terrible. Again, I keep telling you, if you listen carefully in the things I read from the people who wrote something, you would know that this is coming from either fans of certain persons. You hear names that were mentioned. Oh, because Kola said it's game over, he no longer be with this person. Oh, that means it's assumed that it's Kola fans that is planting these kinds of stories. Oh, okay. Did they had a problem with media? That means media fans are the ones planting these kinds of things so that to bring her reputation down. Homo. Do you know fans are actually the most toxic? The personalities are not even toxic. The personalities are not even crazy. The personalities are not even as mad as the fans. The fans are the worst. What? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Man, just look at that. Flipping the coin, trying to tarnish somebody's image just because they didn't stand, or they're not standing with you, or they just don't like the person. Crazy world we live in, man. Crazy world. Tell me what you think, though. I'd love to hear from you as always.